So I saw a video on Instagram of a guy talking about his job in retail and the interactions he's had with the public, and how there's just absolute bumpers and people are stupid basically. And I can concur. I've worked in customer service for a very long time, and both face to face and over the phone, and just the bumpers stick with you, and you just kind of think, how are these interactions even a thing? I had a job where I worked for a repair centre. I was at the kind of call centre side of things, and I would phone people if they got their phone back, and I would say, you know, how's your phone? Is it okay after repair? And I would also phone people to let them know that their phone's ghost, like can't be repaired. We had an option of sales through service for them to purchase a phone directly through us. It was very basic units, and if they didn't want that, that was totally fine. They could obviously source one of their own. Most took it great. It was just a case of, oh well, that's a shame, blah blah blah. But this one guy, honestly, so he put his phone in because the receiver basically wasn't working, so he couldn't hear people when he was on the phone. He sent it in for repair, and the guys got back to us basically saying that it couldn't be repaired, so I had to phone him and tell him. So I phone him and tell him, and I just do the usual that I give everyone, basically saying, you know, we've got potential of a couple of assets, for, phones for you to buy if you want, and if not, you can source your own. And he basically thought it was like some scam, that we're trying to scam him out of more money, because his phone was fine before he sent it for repair, and that we broke it. And I'm like, why are you sending a perfectly good phone then into a repair centre if there's nothing wrong with it? But then he went on during our recorded phone conversation saying exactly how it stopped working, and he was saying he was on the phone with someone and then he just couldn't hear them anymore. He would look at the screen and see that the phone call's still going, but there's no interaction. And I'm just like, right, so you've literally just confirmed that it stopped working whilst it was in your hand whilst you're on a phone call, and that's why you sent it off. No, you guys broke it and you're trying to scam me into purchasing a new phone. And I was like, no, it's not mandatory for you to buy a phone from us. It's an option if you don't have something readily available. And this conversation literally went on for about 15-20 minutes of him adamant that we had broke his phone. And I'm like, you have literally just said to us that it broke, so how could we break it if it's already broke? But yeah, people are